let's start. Arms up, fingertips up, arm circles. Oh. I'm not alone, even though it looks like I'm alone. We got everyone hiding behind the camera here.
Is anybody out there?
No. And reverse. Yeah, you're ready. Save the battery on my computer here in a second. Fingertips down. Big circles. Oh. Feel that in your traps, Madison?
Yeah, I do. I want to say, I laid in bed this morning and I like moved my body. I was like, ah, man, I don't know if I'm going.
Yeah. You already signed up for the whole week, remember?
I know.
Go ahead and reverse if you haven't already.
That's one thing about having that. I feel like you feel
Alternate back and forth 10 times. And when you're done, both hands front to back 10 times. And then we're going to go side to side 10 times. All right, yeah. All right, take a nice deep breath in. I have Madison that was with me on the lift session yesterday, and we're both a little sore in the traps. Forward fold all the way down, cross those arms and just tuck your chin, let your shoulders relax, let your head relax. And let that stretch take place through the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back. Take a few deep breaths here. Drop those hands to the ground, come all the way up to our mountain pose. Right hand grab the left wrist, pull to the right side. Reach up nice and tall, grab the other wrist, pull to the other side. Reach up nice and tall. Now we're going to come up onto our toes, and then back to our heels, up to the toes, back to the heels. We're gonna go 10 reps here. And then you can either stand on one foot here and come up on a toe, or you can latch one, like cross the leg behind you, come up on your toe, and then back down 5 times. Work on that balance here. And then go to the other side for 5. All right, forward fold again. Cross the arms, and then we're gonna sway side to side here, ragdoll. Okay, let the head drop. The shoulders relax, tuck your chin to your chest. About 10 to 12 reps here, side to side. Nice deep breath in, big exhale, and then plant those hands to the ground. And we're gonna step back and lower ourselves into tabletop position here, all right? So we're gonna extend the right arm out, drive that left heel straight back, toes pointing to the ground. Make sure those hips are parallel to the ground. Bring your elbow and knee together, crunch it together, squeeze them together. Create some tension and some heat here. Holding for 5 seconds. And then extend all the way out. We have 10 reps here, so bring that elbow and knee together, extend all the way out. Nice and controlled here, so you shouldn't be flying through this, trying to be the first one done. Keep that core engaged. And then come back to tabletop. Or actually, we're gonna stay in tabletop, but we're gonna take our right hand up, and we're gonna reach under, thread the needle, right shoulder to the ground, the side of the head to the ground, extend the arm out, left arm out overhead, and if you can, open up your chest, and take that hand, bring it behind your back, open up your chest. Slide that left hand back up. Then we're gonna reach up, and then we have 5 reps. Thread it through, and then reach up. All right, staying in that tabletop position, you're going to take your right, you're gonna sit up nice and tall in a kneeling position. The right arm is up, we're still working on the right side. Bring your right knee up. All right, now we're gonna windmill to the side. So take your hand like this, all right? Placing the palm down, and we're going to windmill our palm to the ground. And then come all the way back up into that kneeling position. We're gonna do that 5 times, nice and slow. And then from here, we're going to tuck that back toe. We're going to stand straight up. And then back down. And then back up. We got 3 more. Back down. And up. Back down. Up. 1 more. And down. And then up. All right, so now, setting back up, take a nice deep breath in, right hand grab the left wrist, pull to the right side. Reach up nice and tall, grab the other wrist, pull to the other side. Reach up nice and tall, forward fold, all the way down, plant the hands to the ground, step back, and bring yourself down into tabletop again. Okay? Extend the left arm out, drive the right heel back, square the hips up to the ground, bring your elbow and your knee together, squeeze it together, crunching down, crunching into that knee, and then extend all the way out. We have 10 nice controlled reps here. If you're already done, you're too fast. If you haven't started, get it together. All right, coming back to tabletop. Reach up with the left, thread the needle through, get that shoulder all the way to the ground, head to the ground, extend that right arm out front, and breathe. Couple deep breaths here. Slide that right hand back underneath you, and then reach up, and then thread it through. 5 times here. And then you're going to come up into a kneeling position. Left arm overhead. Bring that left leg up into this half kneeling position. And then we're gonna windmill on this side. So keep that hand to the side. Don't reach way out here. You're reaching straight down to your side. Palm to the ground if you can. And then coming back up. 5 times, nice and slow. Going down slow, pausing at the bottom, and then sitting up. Think 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up, or 2 seconds up. Don't just pop back up as fast as you can. Okay? Nice and controlled. And then when you're done with your 5, we're gonna tuck that back toe and stand up, and then lunge back. Stand up. We got 5 here. All right, drop those arms, shake those arms out. All right, take a nice deep breath in. We're gonna do another side bend here. Right hand grab the left wrist, pull to the right side. Reach up nice and tall, pull to the other side. Reach up nice and tall. Now, instead of going through a flow, we're just going to lunge back with our left foot into a runner's lunge. We're gonna hold this position right here, keep the back leg nice and straight. The front shin vertical, so the knee should be over the ankle. And we're gonna reach up to the right. Replace your left hand with your right hand on the instep of your foot, reach up to the other side. Straighten that front leg and lift the toe. And back into your lunge. Reach up, straighten, and lift. We got 2 more of these. All right, and then we're gonna push off the back foot, back to a standing position into a balance. Okay, and then 10 single leg touchdowns. Ooh, wobbly today. And then we're going to do 5 where we have a hop at the top, just a little hop, get used to leaving the ground and landing. And then we're going to take that leg that's in the air, we're going to step back into our lunge. Plant the hands, step back into a plank. And we have 20 mountain climbers. Widen your feet out. We have 10 reach backs. Right hand to the left foot, come all the way back to plank, and then to the other side. Now you're gonna walk your feet to your hands. Come all the way back up to that starting position. All right, lunge back with the other side. So right foot back into our runner's lunge. Hold that position. We'll go from the side this time. Keep that back leg nice and straight, driving the heel back. Plant that right hand down, reach up to the left. Left hand replaces the right on the instep of the foot. Straighten the front leg, lift the toe. We got 4 reps here. done, you're gonna come up to your balance. And then 10 single leg touchdowns. And then you'll have 5 with a hop. And then you're going to step back into that runner's lunge. Plant the hands to the ground, step back in the plank, keep your feet together here, and we're going to plank jack. So keep your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to bring those feet out wide, back together 20 times. And then you're going to walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Stand up. We have 5 walkouts of a push-up. All the way out into a push-up. Back up. And then when you're done, shake that out. Forgot my water. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do today is we have 30 seconds of Turkish sit-ups or weighted single arm sit-up. All right, we're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, rest 30 seconds. And then we're gonna have 30 seconds of windmill on one side. We did those in the warm-up, so we reach down to the side, okay? 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side, 30 seconds of rest. And then we have get-ups, where we have the weight overhead. We did those in the warm-up. You have the weight overhead, you stand up, bring your feet together, and then you lunge back. It's basically a reverse lunge with overhead position, okay? If you have shoulder issues, you can hold it in that front rack position instead of going overhead. If it causes you pain here, it shouldn't in this stable position. You're just holding, isometrically holding overhead. But if it does cause pain, bring that weight down into the shoulder in the front rack position, okay? So we'll do 30 seconds on each side there, then we'll rest a minute. We'll go through that 3 times. And then when we're done, we have 17 minutes, not 20 minutes today of a continuous work. All right, so we'll get through one circuit fairly quick, is why we reduce the time down. All right, and we'll go over that here in just a second. So let me go ahead and go through. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to sit up, brace my hand. We're going to drive our hips up and then lower back down. That's 1. All right, we're going 30 seconds. You might get 5 on each side. At the 30-second mark, we're just going to switch the hand and the leg. Sit up, bridge that hip up, and then back down. Okay? And then we'll rest 30 seconds. And then we'll go to our windmills, just so everyone remembers what those are. We're going to be here. I'm going to bring my hand to the ground, and then I'm going to come back up. Okay? And then the get up will come from here, and we'll stand, and then we'll reverse lunge back down. Okay? 30 seconds each here. I hope you guys are as tired as I am. All right, so whatever arm is up in the air, that's the foot that's flat on the ground and the knee that's up. So you're staying on the right side the whole time, okay? I'll catch up to you guys. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're not getting up, we're just doing a sit-up. You're sitting up, bridge your hips up, and then right back down. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Sit up, bridge the hips, back down. If you can't do it with a weight, that's fine. Do it without a weight, get the movement down, and as you get better at the movement, you can add weight. And rest. All right. Coming up into our half kneeling position. If you started on your right side, you're going to be back on your right side. And we're doing a windmill here. We're going in 10 seconds. All right, so remember the weight's here. We're reaching right down to our side. Right, so this hand should line up with the hand that's on the ground. Okay, so if you reach too far out this way, it's gonna be hard to get back up. If you reach too close, you might topple over. All right, here we go. Actually, we'll wait another 20 seconds since we're already past. Just makes it easier on me to keep track of time. You gotta add a little extra rest. All right, go and grab your weight. Hit that weight overhead and go. Coming down and then back up. You want to squeeze your butt and your core at the top. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Hopefully you're not as tight as I am, because this side's bad. And rest. Going back to that original first side, and then we're going from a half kneeling position to a standing position. So if you started on your right side, you'll start this on your right side. We're going in 10 seconds here. I'm already sweating. I don't know if you are. It's not very hard though. Weight overhead, tuck that back toe and stand. And then back to that reverse lunge. With or without weight, whatever you're able to do. Basically, we're breaking down this Turkish GetUp into 3 different pieces. Go ahead and switch to the other side. And stand. And rest. Now we're gonna rest a minute. Shake those arms out. You got 30 seconds here. All right, got 10 seconds here.
Yeah.
Here we go, get into position. We're doing our sit-ups here, and go. Sit it up, bridge the hips up, back down. And switch. And rest. Who's missing on my video? All right, going back to our windmills. Get ready, and go. Should be trying to put your palm on the ground here, not just your fingertips. If you can, it's something to shoot for. Switch to the other side. And rest. And then we're going to be going to our half kneeling get up. I wasted all my energy at 5 a.m. If I worked out at 5 a.m., I would not be doing this. Just keeping. They were dead this morning, so I had to be upbeat. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. And switch. And rest. 1 minute rest. We got one more set. There's the AC. I mean, it's set on 70. It just doesn't feel like it. All right, we got 20 seconds here. If If you're not there already, make your way down to the ground for our sit-up portion of this movement. 3, 2, 1, and go. Punch it up. Hand out to the side, bridge the hips up. Back down. And switch. And rest. 30-second rest. It's a good thing we have push press later. All right, we're going to our windmill. Get ready? And go. Palm of the hand to the ground if you can. Back up. Make sure you get all the way back to tall half kneeling position here. Don't try to shorten the rep up and get one of these type of things. All right? Last set, make everything look good. Switch sides. And rest. Then we have our half kneeling get up in 15 seconds. And then we'll have a little break here while we demo and go over the conditioning piece. And then we have 17 minutes of work. Go ahead and grab that weight. Overhead or at the shoulder, depending on where you're at. Keep that arm straight. Back down and up. Hand out to the side if you need to for balance. Switch to the other side. And rest. If you want to jump rope today, you can grab a jump rope, and it's just 36 jump rope skips. It could be double unders, it could be high knees, it could be regular jump rope, it could be anything. Just 32 reps at the end of the circuit, okay? So if you want to jump rope, make sure you grab a jump rope at home or grab a jump rope. I'm gonna grab a jump rope. So we're gonna start on your non-dominant side here, right? We'll have our weight. We're going to do a push press, so we're going to dip, drive the weight overhead, and instead of letting that weight drop down, we're going to control it nice and slow back to our shoulder and dip and press out at the top, all right? So it shouldn't be like this. You should punch it out, and then slowly bring it back down in control. All right, so we're doing 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. And then we're gonna take our weight, get into our squat stance, 16 goblet squats, okay? Once you're done with your goblet squats, you'll set your weight down. And we have 16 V sit-ups. Either both feet come up together, or we alternate. But making sure that our chest and our upper back is coming off the ground. This is not a V sit-up. All right? That's you dynamically stretching in the middle of the workout. All right? Then when you're done, you'll grab your jump rope. And you'll have either 32 jump rope skips like this, or you'll go high knees for 2 times, or you'll do double unders for 32. Lateral hop side to side 32 times, or you can do X hops 8 times. Front to back is 1. Okay? Does that make sense? Cool. I need a second. Nope. I can't go through the numbers one more time. I can't talk. I say it one time when I'm working out, and you either get it or you don't. All right, so we're starting off with 8 push press on your left, 8 push press on your right, then 16 goblet squats, 16 V sit-ups, and then 32 jump rope skips unless you're doing the X hops. Okay? Get ready? You're doing 8 push-ups, Susan. If you can't do overhead, do push-ups today. Just replace those 8 push press on each side with 8 push-ups, 8 good push-ups, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Taking my time. Stalling. Dip, drive that weight overhead, slowly lower. When you're done with your push press on each side, you're going to your 16 goblet squats. Goblet squats. All right, so make sure we're going, elbows are up here. That way we're not leaning forward into our squat. Drive those knees out. It doesn't have to be fast, all right? Especially here at the beginning. You got 17 minutes of work. Take your time. Make sure the movements look good. Keep your chest up. After your squats, you have V sit-ups. V sit-ups. Corey, V sit-ups.
You got you tuned out, baby. You went there for the count.
I did go through the count. I kept saying it. You have 32 jump rope skips. And then you go back to your push press. 8 on each arm. 16 goblet squats. 16 V sit-ups. After those push press, goblet squats. Try to keep your legs straight on those V sit-ups. We're not doing tuck-ups today. We're doing V sit-ups. If you can't bring both feet up at the same time, alternate. 16. Back to your 8 push press on each side. After 8 push press on each side, 16 goblet squats, 16 V sit-ups. 8 push press on each arm. And 16 goblet squats, 16 V sit-ups, 32 jump rope skips. We have about 5 minutes here. A little over 5. Ugh. We have about 4 minutes. Oh, back to your split goblet squats, back to your V sit-ups, back to your jump rope. In 2.5 minutes here. 90 seconds. One minute. Thirty seconds. And rest. Right here, sit up nice and tall, right arm across the front. Pull the shoulders down, away from the ears and face. Take that front hand between the shoulder blades, pull back. I told you, I'll put that stuff away for you. You need to stretch your shoulders out. Well, I understand. But if your shoulders lock up later, you're gonna be in all kinds of trouble. Reach to the side, come to the other side. Then I'll be getting a call. I got a pinched nerve in my shoulder. This has already happened twice. Just happened last week. Someone wasn't allowed stretching. Next day, I can't move my neck. Did you stretch? No. Sorry, told you to stretch. Take that arm overhead, pull to the side, reach down, that side body stretch. And then reach up. Shake those arms out. We're going 20 flings side to side here. Taking care of those shoulders, making sure the scapula is able to retract back and get those arms back on the back side of your body here. So if you want, when you're doing that, you take your thumbs, point them down so that you know, you'll feel a different stretch. You'll know that your shoulders are sitting back and down when you're doing this stretch, right? And then we're gonna widen our knees, child's pose, stretch out the hips and the low back. And then once you feel this stretch kind of go away in your lower back, reach out to the right, stack your left hand on top, see if there's a stretch there. Left hand, right hand on top, see if there's a stretch there. And then back to the center.